Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you a video. Today, I have some very long piston extenders. As you may have seen in my earlier ones I did 12 piston extender. I also mentioned I had some issues with the longer ones. I wasn't able to build it. I've since fixed those issues, and now I've built it. Sorry, this one's technically only 12 pistons, so it doesn't need this design, but this is my testing. You can see, it looks very nice. The issue is extending since pistons can't push more than 12 blocks, meaning my solution is this sort of strange reverse caterpillar action. And then I'm pushing these droppers up to prevent these observers becoming issueless. These ones aren't a problem in this case. So then we have this system, so I decided to make a very, very long one. This one is, I don't know, it's the longest piston extender I've seen. I'm pretty sure it doesn't hold the record. I don't think it would. Maybe in Bedrock Edition, because this is Bedrock Edition built. But, yeah. See, the chain snake is coming along nicely. And then slowly extending up. And then units of couple pistons. There's like piston units that are being pushed. And then that slowly continues on to the end. And then you can see the final lane is going up. Should be starting there. Good. Maybe some strange action there, and then that's finished. So we can retract. We start by pulling these back down. They're timed so that the pulses don't cause issues. And then the retraction will ensue. Has to go all the way back. This is not very fast, not designed for speed. You could make a system faster. And then the waves of contraction ensue. These are the system that is used to make this work. All of the traction, and the traction continues as it slowly builds up back there, and then it continues advancing. The block will slowly be moving across. You see like waves start from this area, and then they start from around where the block is, and then they advance this way. It's very noisy. I really like the noise because it's pretty rhythmic. That finishes it up. And then I'm using barrier blocks here, as well as over here. There's actually barriers here that allow this to work. In reality, you'd have to put blocks here. I just put barriers so that you could actually see the pistons in action. With blocks there, it's not very entertaining. I guess the waves are still pretty entertaining. I also have a set of commands, meaning that it allows me to walk through the barriers. It doesn't destroy the redstone on top because I'm replacing them with structure voids. These, I think they exist in Java but look different. This is the Bedrock Edition version. And they allowed repeaters to work, so you could actually stand on the repeaters, so you can't stand on the dust. You just fall through. Also means I have this. See if I can get close, you can see it turns into that. You can see the barriers. And then this mechanism uses the same one as the older one, where basically it uses a Bedrock Edition mechanic where the comparator can read the output of this container through a piston. The container is never powered in this case. This one I turned into a barrel because during testing when I was attempting to make this part, at one point it was being powered during an attempt I designed, so that's why I changed it to a barrel. Doesn't need to be in this case. Yes, and then basically this allows it to detect whether there's a piston here, and then it uses that to create the waves. When air appears, it tells the next one to grab it. So basically, in this case, when air is here, this one falls down, And in the case of the dropper here, powers is telling this one to extend and retract, which assuming all the air gaps are just one wide, it would grab the piston over here. So that's how this system works. It can be broken. I can illustrate it with the previous design, but it's actually still entertaining. It's kind of like like a smart system because it often actually resolves itself into things. If we go to which one? I think it's this one. It also uses barrier blocks, so you can see the pistons in action. This is the one I showed earlier. If you do this, and then we leave it in this action, it has resolved itself into stacks of pistons. Although it occasionally resolves itself into clock loops like this. See, it resolves itself, and then it automatically fixes itself up. I haven't done it with the large one because, well, it's very slow. So, that should be it. So, bye. See you in the next video.